Is this where I go to the place I went to in the original bit?
Yes.
Yes. So now you need to go to the docks, and you can go to the Ithorian docks, and they have a shuttle, that'll take you to the surface, and then you'll be on the surface, and the surface is a lot of combat.
Just fighting. Just
There's
lots of death.
Who?
This is terrible.
Who?
Okay, so the Ithorian combat is under attack.
I just left! I just fucking left!
So you use the fast travel. Normally, you just take a couple steps out, and then they contact you.
Good fucking God. I just left!
That's actually totally a side thing. You don't have to do it if you don't want to.
Go back, help them. Don't leave them to die.
They weren't your problem anymore.
I just left.
But they don't leave them to die. You're a Jedi.
Why did they have
You're a Jedi!
I'm literally going towards them, you bastard!
There's the compound. There's loads of people.
So much death.
You're wasting so much of my fucking time, so you must fucking perish.
I think the moment you shoot something at somebody and they deflect it with their hands, that should make you stop.
Yeah.
That should be a good indicator.
I just kind of waved my stick at him there. Just kind of.
If only you were able to do what Darth Vader actually did. Just block it and then just take the gun with your mind. I like how that dude's just standing at his desk.
Yep. He's just like, yep.
He said, nope.
Same shit, different day.
This is my post. I shall not leave. Kreia did the most fancy stab. She like twirled it and then went, ha ha!
When you unlock the finesse perk, by the way, you unlock new animations. There's a lot of stuff going on here.
There's death.
We should be faster.
Later in the game, at Onderon, there's a part where you're actually like in a war, like a full-on war, and it's a lot. Where you go somewhere and it's like, oh, there's like 30 people on both sides and you're just shooting each other.
Wow.
Oh, as you unlock the because you already unlocked like all the levels of lightsabering, you'll have the fancy animations as soon as you have a lightsaber.
Good.
You'll also do a shit ton of damage because each one of those perks gives you a damage buff when using lightsabers, and lightsabers, as I'm sure you can imagine, already do a load of damage.
Oh, of course.
Because they're lightsabers.
Hmm.
But right now,
you teleport?
He said, "I'm over here now."
You are gaining quite a bit of experience out of all this.
Mm-hmm.
They are just everywhere.
They really are. Waited until the moment I left. It's like, it's time. It's time.
I love how often your deflect is happening. It's just every
happening
time they shoot
very
you, you're like,
often.
no?
That seemed to be a very useful one.
It is. It has no effect when you're using a lightsaber, though.
It's fine. It's effective for now.
When you get a lightsaber, you'll be able to choose what lightsaber stance you're using as well.
Ooh.
And it does various things, like there's a default one that gives no negatives or pluses, and there's another one that makes it to where you have bonus and blaster deflection. Another one that makes it to where you're better at lightsaber dueling, stuff like that. Are there more bad people in this room?
I don't think in this room.
I don't think so.
Okay.
There's a good
All that
guy.
breathing Ithorian over there, and I thought it was more bad guys. There's a loot snake back there.
Loot snake, also known as a belt.
That's what I called them in the first game. I thought they were loot snakes.
The loot snake.
Because in the first game, they didn't have this like variety of drops. It was only the loot snakes, and so you would see them. You just see a pile of snakes on the floor.
Let me in.
He gave us the pass key though.
Oh, well, no, there was an NPC in the vivarium that you didn't spake to.
Go spake him.
Spake Zarathustra.
By Martian law, you must spake.
Oh, not that.
A lot of these Ithorians are like at half health. There was another one.
But they're not at 0 health.
But did you die though?
Oh,
There was another Ithorian, that one.
You have
Moza!
a name.
There he is.
It's Moses.
Take the passkey. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
We were right fucked because we're pacifists.
Oh, goodbye.
Even though some of these
And our enemies are most certainly not pacifists.
Yeah.
some of these people are Jedi though.
Atten and Kreia can level up.
I know.
They can do it later.
They can.
And now, Chodo Habat, you
He
will
has gold
die
armor.
along with your
Oh.
herds.
He's fancy.
Fancy schmancy.
That's none
That
of
lady
mine,
has an
sir.
interesting haircut.
I was hired to do
Yeah.
the
Does she?
job.
Very
I didn't really-
detailed.
If
Very
I kill you,
detailed
I'll be
haircut.
done.
I didn't look at it.
This game.
Oh, it is.
It is rather detailed.
She's got like an extra strand of hair on the side and like a cut.
Perhaps, but not today.
It's probably because of the HD stuff.
This is the best that you could muster to come to your rescue? Very well. I shall add
Bring
a
you-
Jedi!
I am a fucking Jedi.
I'm a fuck mothering Jedi.
You people are terrible. So rude all the time.
You're as bad as the people in Skyrim.
Yes. They'll like
I'm a
walk
kid.
up to a person in full armor that just killed a dragon. It's like, I'm gonna take your money.
Like I'm gonna
Give me your
rob you.
money.
Like, I destroyed the World Eater.
I'm in full ebony armor!
Being
What?
like Oblivion.
I am
I'm
mythologically important. Like, give money. Give. Money now. Give lots.
This dude's fancy.
Yes.
Oh look at that, Kreia healed you.
Good for
Sometimes
her.
I do like giving them just like the 100 gold they're asking for. It's like, here, just fuck off.
I
It's
don't
like
have
having
principle.
like like
Ooh.
50,000 gold in my pocket. It's like,
If you can loot her, she might have a better beating stick.
she might. Gotta have those beats.
Because your beating stick is from a long time ago and
It
absolutely
is.
needs to be better.
You-
'Cause it's only
Get back here, get back
marginally
here.
better.
She's
It's
like,
only
ah!
marginally better than your hand-to-hand is.
Oh, power.
Let's settle this.
I want power. There. Oh.
Kick it right in the chops.
Can you people, like, be cool? Nobody in this fucking game can be cool. Yeah, I know. Can I leave?
Zerker's really rude.
Can
They
I
are.
fuck off? Can I just fuck off? I wish to fuck off.
It's all I've ever wanted, and it's been denied.
Control won't let you leave.
Yoda just starts petting your face.
Like, I don't know.
Moza sneaks up behind you. He'll never leave. Why would you want to leave?
You were so
I
close
was
to leaving.
seconds
You, like,
from
walked
getting
towards the
on.
shuttle.
Seconds. I must leave now.
He's wanting to give you something. There's a little more I can give you. Okay. This is the part where you can shake him for more stuff
I
if you want.
must go. I really, really must.
Like looking at your watch, like I'm.
I
all of these-
must
Oh,
go.
it did-
it just-
Meanwhile,
mean.
so okay, I'll explain this after.
Oh,
This is
It's
a good
Let's
scene.
move that out of the way.
it's him.
This scene will introduce a certain character that I believe that Sam keeps going on about.
It's him and her.
Well, keep it in your pants for like 2 more seconds so I can actually see.
You can't tell me how to live my life, Jordan.
I will, and I can. So quiet.
It is real quiet.
She's meditating.
Those runes on the walls do not look nice.
And there's something about this area feels a little evil. I don't know what about it, but just something. Come again? I ain't got subtitles for you.
We don't ever know what he's saying.
First it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it. But now I wonder as if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly. Yet when you listen for it, You can make out the strains,
Drip,
even
drop,
over the
drip,
background
drop.
life of the
Slip,
universe.
slop, slip, slop.
Do you feel it is a... You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord.
He doesn't really seem like the best person to be apprenticed to, lady.
She's not doing it to
I was
her.
gonna say, it's not really her decision.
It's not like
Will Seymour. I'm just saying. I'm just putting stuff out there, okay? I'm sure she has reasons.
Choke me harder, daddy.
Isn't that a good enough reason for all of us?
she did while on all fours look at him, Nautilus, and say, "Please let me die."
This disturbance
He's like,
echoes
"No."
through the force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to
The
you.
dark side in this game is really philosophical and confusing.
It's almost like evil is nuanced.
Yeah.
I will leave it once, my lord.
Something Star Wars seems to love to forget in today's day and age.
Jedi! From the power and love of my friendship!
I'm all the Jedi.
I am
and,
all the Jedi.
You reached a level of power. So
body
whenever you get to a certain point in the game where you've like reached a certain threshold, which can happen in different areas. It's not based on completing certain missions or anything like that. It's just based on once you've reached a certain like number of force points total. Nautilus, he hears you. He can hear you through the galaxy now. He can
Is
sense.
this what's this? Powers?
This is feats.
You should get her the finesse, make her
Which
fancy.
one is finesse?
I think there's a finesse for blades. Oh, she already has it. And
It's
then there's
right. Yeah, there's one for lightsabers, and then there's one for very.
she already has the one for blades. So
You can give her the force powers one, the force points one.
There we go.
that too.
Regenerate them force points,
All
lady.
sorts of wonderful abilities for Kreia. Really,
powers.
Kreia is powerful. You can make her fast.
She's already a bit fast, but I could make her faster.
You can make her shock better. Make her more
I don't know
evil.
if she's been using that much, but maybe
She
she'll use it
hasn't,
more.
but might as well. Make
You
her
can
just
mess with her. You can mess with her AI weights to make her use certain
Oh,
powers
yeah.
more than others.
She has more powers. Amazing.
So if you want to, you can tell her it's like you will use shock because I can't.
a force whirlwind.
Make whirlwinds, lady. Sneak attack 5.
I believe he gets a bunch of attack bonuses if he gets the first shot. By the way, on an attack.
He's a rogue.
Okay. Exit. Close.
You can see he's starting to get a little blue because you got some
A little
influence
bit.
with him.
A little blue, a little tinge.
Lots of crotch armor. You have so much crotch armor.
Go
I
back and
need
check
it.
that room to see if there's any bodies that can be properly looted.
No,
They all
they swept
disappeared.
them up.
Yeah,
They're all
yeah.
gone.
Friends took all their loot and pocketed it.
You really do need a new weapon.
Well, they ain't giving them any, so I don't know.
I mean, you have other weapons. They're just not double-sided.
I'm not gonna use them. I want to use my weapon.
Well, if we had cash, I'd say we can go to various merchants.
Well,
and
we
see if
have
they
none, so we're leaving.
We're leaving and hoping that other planets don't rely on an economy system.
Yes. Who
We-
needs an economy when you have hope? Rebellions are built on hope, you know.
You gotta talk to the guy.
Just let me go. Just let me fucking fly.
Just let me.
Just
No,
let
I
me be
got
free.
button.
Just let me go. Just let me.
We should have.
Move.
We should have.
Grab at and push him down. Like, go!
We should have put that on the on the Alderoth circle page. Be like, fans, is this green?
As I
Or
said,
actually,
I can
fly
see the green.
free.
It's not my first thought.
It's clearly
Um,
green.
I don't see the tan.
Well, it's not from
you-
far
you-
away, now is it?
You did kind of worry me saying tan, Jordan.
It's
It is really stroke material. So
My God.
Like, it's pretty far.
Oh my God.
How are you supposed to get in that shuttle? That's
I
the
don't
question.
know. I'm going up here and hoping that
I-
this is the way.
I am
This
pretty
doesn't look
sure
like the way.
you just walk into it.
It's
Oh.
probably the ass end.
Like
Do
I
you
wasn't
know?
really paying attention because I was more concerned about this whole tan problem. But I distinctly remember you just walk into the. So go behind it.
I just rub my hand on it. There we go.
Just walk up its ass.
I'm about to break into the boss area and like get the data information.
Take the freighter to restoration.
So I'll tell you. I was about to say it's like what you've just done cannot be undone because events are now going to be set in motion.
Lieutenant Grant of the Telos Security Force. We've been
Well, I don't
expecting
think
you for some
Jordan
time
wanted to
now.
be there any longer.
Nope.
I'm just saying if there's any other side stuff you wanted to do, you can
Nope.
do them now.
Nope. Don't care. Don't care. I want to leave.
We're happy to be of assistance.
Just get him out. Just get us out of here.
Just want to be somewhere that's not.
I just wanted you to be aware of that.
I know. I know.
Escape the station.
That's what happened in
It's
the
like-
other game. We kept saying we'd go back, and then every time they blew up the planet behind us, like, well,
It's like hitting
Can't
the
go there
back
now.
button and it's
Well,
like
now
hitting
now I'll be able to tell you if the planet behind you is going to get blown up.
it's like hitting the back button in Toy Soldiers. What you have done cannot be undone.
We're on them right now, Admiral. I'm uploading your approach vector.
It's my
to your
favorite
network
moment
right
in
now.
any game tutorial. It's like, don't hit the back button. It does absolutely nothing.
So the Republic ship that's wanting to contact you is now wanting to talk to you. Of course, by the time they're getting here now, you're going somewhere else.
You're fucking
we're
off.
going. We're leaving.
Because
Goodbye.
it's up to you to wait, and you're
Goodbye.
like, no, I'm not waiting.
Goodbye.
I'm leaving.
You kept me here too long. I'm going. Goodbye.
It's like, I'm fucking leaving.
Like, I'm just going to the planet, fixing it.
Everyone hold on tight. We should be putting down in a few seconds.
Well, some stuff has happened.
Grab onto something. This is about to get rough.
Why
real
does our
fast.
ship keep blowing up?
I'm
Why
gonna
does
land
this
us real
keep
quick.
happening? Oh god! Oh, we're dead.
So this wasn't supposed to happen. The shooting down thing.
Yeah.
You guys, I want to point out the party did not go here with the intention of being shot at. That's not something that should have happened.
That's not what I usually go somewhere with intention.
I don't normally go in.
That's not my usual intention.
Oh, it's Baldur.
There's our new companion.
Hello.
How convenient. You showed right
He has a
up.
little droid friend.
He does have a little
Good to
Jordan.
have
He
you
has a
back,
weird
General.
arm too. You are General.
Oh, that's what you mean by when you keep saying that fucking weird word. Where am I?
Easy now. You survived one spectacular crash. Lucky I was here to pull you and your friends out of that shuttle.
He has a very calming voice.
He does.
He's a very calm man.
I owe you
He
one.
is. He's sometimes unnervingly
You
calm.
must be in shock from the crash. Have to expect
He's
some
very
long-term
well
memory
fed.
loss from that. Too bad he's not a droid, huh?
He is a bulky dude.
You
I
can't
don't
tell.
That
know
shirt-
how I feel about the horns, though.
I was one of
That
the
shirt is
Obsidian
going to
mechanic
rip
corps that
any moment.
I can see how you'd forget me, being that I was the only one.
It's like cut to Sam making art about doing Vices Mar doing it dirty. The alabaster flesh that they both possess, combining into one.
If only they had the backwards knees.
There was that whole conversation about the backwards
We
knees.
all went through some tough times after Malachor, and maybe
I
we
may have
all
been totally
did
wrong too, because like now that I think about it, the Quarians don't have backwards knees, do they?
No. Wait.
They just have weird knees.
They don't have backwards knees. They got them weird, like below it, where it goes a little bit backwards.
Yeah.
It's their
The pilot's more or less
shins
unharmed
that
than
are
the
weird.
old lady
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Than she looks.
I do always end up fucking Tally though, so.
Galaxies of
I would like to
Ah,
drown
fuck
her in a
around.
lake, personally.
I'd bump into you. So I have to ask.
It's like one of the big things with
What
Mass
are
Effect.
you
It's like
doing
everyone really loves Tally. It's like I wish she would burn in a pit. I don't like her in any of the games.
I was told I might be able to find my ship
If your
here.
ship's
I
in as
like
bad
it.
shape as
Do you
this
have
one,
it
I
in your
don't
pocket?
She's like
Can
looking,
I
you're in
have
that
it?
grassy field. It's like I was told my ship was here.
Familiar. Feels like my last time on Telos.
crash the shuttle
Freya's like,
back to
I'm
the-
old, damn it.
I am an old
This
lady.
pleasant landing I've endured. Next time we should perhaps seek out a more reputable pilot.
You're welcome, Kreia. You know, if I weren't such a crack pilot, we could have hit the
Can we
shield
just
wall
get
of
back
one
on
of those
our
rock
shit
faces.
before we start complaining to each other?
Can we at least finish what we came here to do?
Can we just do that? Ship! Ship! S-H-I-P! Ship! Where's ship?
I have access to the shield network. I came hoping to repair whatever damage your shuttle took, but not even I can fix that wreck.
Ship!
That's the plan.
The wind blew by just like as soon as everyone stopped talking. And it was really funny.
Bador, join the party. So he has an ability that makes it to where he can. So he's going to be required.
So take Atten with you.
Okay.
But
I don't like Kreia.
That destroys shield barriers. Oh.
Actually, I shouldn't say I don't like Kreia. It's just in both playthroughs I've done of this game, Kreia and I did not get along.
He has a lot. Luckily, he has a high intelligence, but everything here except for awareness should be increased.
Except. Oh, fuck me.
He needs more.
Okay, so he's a tech guy, so his intelligence should be increased.
Okay.
If you wanted to, instead of taking T3 with you places, you can take him, because he can do all the same things that little
He's
droid-
really good.
I may.
He's a very good utility character.
You always have to have a good utility character.
As a Sith, I always brought T3 with me everywhere because Baldur was playing all the time.
Feet.
So so his thing is he likes unarmed combat. So down there, you see that upgraded punchy fist down there with the energy around it. One lower than that. No, one lower than that. That's his unique. No, repulsor strike. That's his unique.
That.
Does he have?
It's
Does he?
exactly like when Sam's trying to give you directions and you spin the camera around 360. And it's like
That?
left. Okay.
Does he already have? Does he already have?
So
level 2?
repulsor strike is his unique ability. So that's what you should be aiming towards. He's gonna like do unarmed combat. He hits people with a special hand.
Does he already have his level 2 fisticuffs?
Yeah, he starts with that. But there's also toughness, regenerate vitality, all that stuff.
Everybody needs to be tough. That just needs to be a standard. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Toughness is really nice, especially because no matter when you get it, it always just kind of retroactively gives you all the buffs up to your level.
D&D, it retroactively increases your health as well.
Just be best. Okay.
All these early
Is
BioWare games
very
really
weird.
are. All these BioWare games really are just D&D. Why do you keep wanting to give people the breather mask?
Because it's a thing that they don't have.
It does nothing except makes them immune to
Okay.
poison.
Okay.
Like, it's just like,
Okay,
why do you feel the
okay.
need to put something on
Because
everyone? Like,
there's a hole and I want to fill it, Sam.
It's called obsessive compulsive disorder.
I'm gonna have
It's like
that.
Baldur has a very pretty face and nice muscles. You don't need to
Because
cover
there
him
is
up.
a slot in the equipment that is empty, and it feels weird to not put anything there.
Why? But
Because it's an RPG. It feels weird. You're fisty.
He likes to punch.
He's the punching man. Unarmed accuracy gloves. That's perfect.
There you go.
He does more damage with his bare hands than what you do with your beating stick.
It's very rude of him, upstaging me like that.
I mean, honestly, you probably do more damage with your own hands at this point.
I would say
they're not giving me
when
any
you
good sticks.
I will say that when you get a new weapon, it will be such a huge difference because this weapon is garbage.
Well, they're not giving me any
You
good
probably,
sticks.
you probably should go over there and kill those for a couple reasons. One, it's experience. Two,
It's just
the
wildlife.
Cannock have pest creatures, and they have a tendency to eat anything that they see. So sometimes they have really good shit in their stomachs.
Oh, weird.
They're not from the farm.
Yeah.
Didn't they bring him here for like pest control?
That's how it always
No, I
goes.
think there's some horrible bullshit that Zerka did or something. The reasons they're here.
Why is it always Zerka?
Because they're bad.
Because
Like
they're evil.
always.
Zerka's also the
Every
reason you got
single
caught down, by the way.
It's always them.
They're kind of mad at you.
Get over it. I don't even think about them.
They refuse to get over it.
There's a bird in that group that was having a really bad time. It was having a seizure mid-flight.
I didn't even
What do you
notice.
think shot you down in the first place?
Good point. Forget I said anything.
Okay.
I'm not hungry, but I'm craving a breakfast sandwich.
That specifically.
Time to take you down to size.
That man has an energy shield.
He does.
He has a
So
stick.
if Baldor uses a special ability on that guy, he'll turn his shield off.
He has a stick also. He has a stick that's probably better than your stick.
So hold on, stop, and be Baldor.
And tell Baldur to punch him
Tell
with his stick
Baldor
hands.
do his special hits. I don't
I
know
believe
where
it's
that
his attack.
is.
There it is.
Yeah,
There
tell him
it
to
is.
do that.
Get him good.
And now he turned his shield off.
Now you can
So
blast.
that's just something to keep in mind because the enemies will start using shields a lot more often now because that's just the thing they love doing.
So rude of them.
And Baldor's useful because he just turns it off.
Baldur's just he's so kicky and punchy. He's so fancy over there. with his
Fancy
punches.
schmancy.
Like look at his stance. he's so crouching tiger, hidden dragon.
I do like how sword fights look like in this game. I enjoy them.
I do as well.
I don't know why MMOs can't do that. Just have the enemies like link onto somebody in a group and have them
Don't-
fight like that instead of just like
We should-
randomly throwing energy and explosions everywhere.
Root
Oh, you
those
leveled up.
bodies. Oh, you're an unarmed specialist level 3 now.
Somehow.
When you start fighting the handmaiden, you're gonna fuck her day up royally. Because she's gonna want to get naked and punch you in the face. And you're
so-
gonna-
So
the new
another good
game.
ability you can do is you can get energy resistance. Basically, you can create your own energy shield just using the force.
Ooh.
And blaster attacks do energy damage. So do lightsabers, by the way. They do energy damage.
Okay.
So that's another ability. Force spike.
Is
I
that?
think the force spike is a two-handed weapon. That's
It is.
probably going to be way better than yours.
So
the
this
bottom.
one, physical 1 to 6. I'm just looking. Yeah, 2 to 12.
With a
Fully
stun.
double. Fully double.
My God, so different.
There we go.
Your combat
Much
effectiveness
better.
was fully doubled.
I believe you need to take the swoop bikes, don't you?
Swoop.
No,
Oh no? Can you loot
What?
it?
Can
No.
I take it? I want it.
This vehicle does not.
Can I take it?
they're too dead to give you
Oh.
the code.
Just put their fingers on it.
I want to point out that your weapon is sparkling.
Yeah, it has energy on it.
It is.
It's a force spike.
Another sentry droid. The mercenaries must be using them to locate us. There's probably another patrol nearby.
He's so calm.
I'm gonna bap you. Here it comes.
Gotcha.
Settle this.
Come on.
Bap.
Oh,
Bap. Yeah, you're doing a lot more damage per hit now.
come
You
on.
were routinely doing like 6 to 9 damage, and now there's mines.
There is.
No, it's
Well,
fine.
you and Baldor are gonna disarm those mines now. Here we go.
He disarmed it. Good for you.
It
That's how you disarm it.
exploded into space. The mine is disarmed.
The mine is no longer there causing us problems, so I think he disarmed it.
I also agree with Alex, and I don't know why some MMOs don't just have systems like this,
I don't
where
know
you are
either.
where your models are constantly doing something, but
What you're doing in this game is exactly how MMO combat works, with the constant, like, you know, queuing up attacks and stuff like that. So why does it look like a right fucking mess in MMOs?
I will
know.
say Star Wars, the
The
actual Old
music
Republic
is
MMO
being
is
a lot, and it needs to stop.
the Old Republic MMO is a little bit better about that, and most modern MMOs don't even have like the queue up combat system anymore. So
Beep.
it's gotten better.
Beep.
I lay on hands.
You're rubbing his shoulders.
It's
You
You gave
better,
him,
Ronnie's
gave him
shoulder.
regenerative health, so he'll be good.
I'd love to rub those shoulders. Just look at them.
I believe you put a lot of
Look
points
at
into.
him.
You put a lot of
Right,
points
right
into,
there.
I wish I had shoulders and traps like that. That man's back is goals.
Look at it. Anyway.
just
You were
ogling
saying-
your new companion.
You were saying, Alex?
Anyway.
Baldur has more than enough demolition skill to be able to probably recover any
Pick up
mine you come
things.
across, and since we're low on money, you absolutely should do that.
We can do that.
Those things are so ugly.
They are.
Their eyes.
I love how that looks.
So if I remember correctly,
I just want to look at it.
you should look over to the left. There's like a pile of bones over there, I think. If I remember right, these Canox, they like to leave messes about, and you can
Bag.
find little packets of loot. Well, a 4-2 sell and the like.
It just looks
I
pretty.
think the next time we get to a merchant, we can sell just like everything that we don't use, because we need cash imminently.
There's some more mercenaries over there who might have credits on them.
There's a lot of
So
just
just-
everything.
There's a lot of stuff around.
He did tell you this
See,
ere would
look!
just be full combat.
I was just looking, Kong.
Amazing at wasting the Republic's credits, maybe. But now that you mention it, I think I feel it too. Like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders.
Quiet. There's a
This
large
planet
force
has
patrol up
is
ahead.
force
Move
sensitive.
carefully along the perimeter, we may be able to get by without their spotting us.
Doesn't Nihilus do something to this planet once we leave?
He's eating his roid.
Don't Nihilus and this planet have like a good old time?
Let's
Yes.
go. I want to look at the shore more. I'll follow close. Oh.
That Canuck's like, I don't want you fucking around. Why are you doing my hood?
That's how we do it in my town, bitch!
Growls at you.
What a hood, what a hood, what a hood.
Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at?
Plasteel. Computer.
Just cold hard cash.
Just
You must fight!
I must.
How
It's
dare you
demanded of me.
ignore us?
I don't like their eyes.
They
I
kind of
don't
look like
either.
Gatans from like the first game, the you know, the bad race.
You are missing a lot.
This won't take
Yes,
long.
I am.
It's because these creatures have a high AC.
Oh, do that.
Yeah. Next attribute increase, he could probably increase his strength by 1 more, and he has a strength increase thing on him right now, which
He'll be
gives
at strength 20.
and that'll give him another modifier increase.
Coming.
Allah, we coming. Any of these
Also-
games that we play alone, I feel bad for the main character just having all of our voices in his head. Or
I
her
also like
head.
to point out,
Would
you
be
know,
terrible.
all the weapons that Jordan's been using thus far are not like modifiable. And I know that it wasn't really a thing in the first game, but in this game it super is customizing weapons, and it's actually really, really good. And when we get a lightsaber, we definitely should take advantage of that and customize the shit out of our lightsaber.
Should
They
really
now
have-
counter Baldur with grenades repeatedly. Now they're going to do the same to you.
Yeah. Probably.
You might die here.
I might.
You do have a lot of med packs in your phone. You can also use energy resistance to make it to where they stop shooting you so
Also
much.
Heal. And then go kill more.
Adam's just having his last stand.
He
of the
can
hour.
also run. I didn't forbid him from running, just saying.
And also,
I never
now he's
forbid him
more-
from that.
We have a friend who has an energy shield, and Baldur is down.
Yeah.
So
it
just get in
happens.
there and fix it.
I'll just go around the corner.
Go fix.
Atten got back up with his ability.
Take them unawares.
I don't think that's how this game works, but you know
That's
what?
what
You
just
do
happened, so I think you're wrong.
You're gonna go look at the land speeder.
You gotta go look at it. Just make sure everything's tip-top shape.
You have lost the Baldur got up because you walked so far.
What about order to use the? No, never mind.
That's fine.
His
Too
energy
late.
shield
Super
ran
fine.
out on its own.
It's
See,
too late.
I'm taking care of business. Keep thinking I'm doing wrong, but enemies keep falling, so...
Jordan is a
it's fine.
tactical genius.
Mhm.
To this day.
Yeah.
This won't take long.
Everything worked out exactly as I intended it to. And again, it's like we're
Exactly.
dead. And yet they're alive, so I think we're good.
You need to loot all those bodies.
Yeah.
Just take every last bit of shit they have. It's yours
Yeah.
now.
Credits.
You know, on console with a controller, you were able to like cycle through all of the like interactable items in your.
I
vicinity.
remember that.
Is there a button that can do that on
Where
PC?
you-
Probably
What
the arrow
was that?
keys.
Trying to cycle through what?
On console, you can like use the triggers to like cycle through all the interactable things in your vicinity.
Oh.
Is there a button that does that on PC?
Probably your arrow keys. Does it? No.
Because if that was what I used to like see if there was any remains around, stuff like that. Because you being able to look at them, trying to look at them with the camera and get it to interact with it like that.
Can you just drag the mouse across the screen to see?
I can just move the right. Yeah.
And because that was the
There's
first
so
thing I would
much
do
shit.
after every fight is like slam the triggers around, see if there's any interactable stuff around.
Could I have a moment to talk to you about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
Look at that! All your force points are back all the way, by the way, so you can do
Yep.
some more healing if you wanted to.
Get this
I'm
shit
sure they'll be
first.
fine.
Your fucking force points come back so fast now, as
They
opposed
do.
to back on Paragus where it took years. You, they had some sensors that might be better than the shitty ones that you have on your temples.
I do like that if you look closely at the mesh of those sensors, it's fully just a bar going through your head.
Awareness +1.
It's just a
dexterity.
sonic. Ooh, that increases your dex. And, oh wow, it gives you feats with
does.
blaster rifles and blaster pistol.
Interesting.
You give
Fully gives you 2 feats. So even though you put no points into that, you can now grab a fucking gun and
Be really good at it. Okay.
he's the best around.
Around.
I'll tell you.
Nothing's ever gonna
Nothing's
keep
ever
me
gonna
down.
bring him down.
Later implants
Looks like a minefield
are based
up
on
ahead.
Constitution,
try
like
and
if you can
pick our
equip
way
them.
through.
And some of the like
Take some
later
time to
implants are
disarm
like
some and
plus
clear a
4
path.
strength and stuff like that. So that's something that we'll need to think about in the future.
Get us some money, new daddy.
So what I would okay, so what I would suggest is activate solo mode.
I'm sure it's fine. What could possibly
Okay.
go
Your fri-
wrong?
Okay.
Your
What
friends are gonna see
could
the enemies
possibly
and be like, "We must,
wrong?
we must, we
What could
must,
go wrong?
we must advance."
Literally just walked through like 1,000 credits line. There's more. Look, now he's doing it.
Get it on the game, Atten. Come on. Play Pop the Mine.
Could have just pressed the solo button.
Nah.
Sometimes it's about the journey, not the destination.
Sometimes it's not about money. It's about sending a message.
Oh, okay. It's like looking at our empty pockets. Okay.
I wish
We gave
Baldur's.
all our money to some random shithead in the apartment somewhere.
I wish
Told him to
Baldur's.
keep it.
I wish
Tell Baldur
Baldur's
better
little
life.
buddy. I wish Baldur's little buddy did more. Just kind of beeped and booped and talked
Remote.
and whatnot.
Beep boop.
His little buddy is a buddy, and that's what his job is.
He
It's our
just
job.
consoles Baldur in the lonely nights.
So you're gonna do like a frontal assault of a military base here in a minute, and I remember that being kind of a lot, actually.
Okay.
So there's that to look forward to.
There's a lot of big combat moments in this game that are a lot.
And that means more mercenaries. I don't know about you guys, but I just can't wait.
I can't wait.
So they'll be getting ready for us.
I think we're close to the compound too. That means this entire place is probably on alert. So much for sneaking in.
We don't do that, Atten. That's never been done.
We don't do that here.
Pink, pink. That hook kick of infinite death. So many things have died to so many people's hook kicks.
All I want is my ship. That's all I want. Nobody has to die.
You
You haven't asked for your ship, and they haven't asked you what you want. They're just like, no! And you keep
I run
cutting
at them
off.
screaming, "Ship!"
I imagine that is how it is. Like, ship! They're just like, he's a madman.
Ship!
You should
So
probably
that
have
goes down
Baldur.
using an energy shield, and a lot of those mines are concussive mines, so you're not gonna be able to hit as well as you were before.
Well, Baldur blew them all up, not us. So I
Alright,
think we'll be
fine.
fine. Oh, never mind.
So you can see down the did.
Hit him. Hit.
Hit!
Hit.
You were deflecting every shot this robot. Like every fucking shot.
Yes. Hit. 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 There you
You're
go.
just like,
There you go.
no!
Your concussive effect is worn off.
Now hit her. Oh, you still missed.
It's fine. I'll hit
You
her
should probably
this
turn
time.
on your burst of speed.
Yep, haven't been doing that either.
There's
It's like
only
shooting that-
so many actions I can do, okay?
Look, you can pause. There's literally a pause button.
Yeah, you can. It's just press spacebar.
You just have to pause it and then queue up the actions. You're supposed to be doing it. The game wants you to do more tactical stuff.
Well, I'm not gonna, and it's never gonna happen. So they need to super get over that.
That's very clear. Don't.
Like,
there was
they
no.
need to get
There was
over
no
that.
confusion over that.
You just about pushed Atten into that mine. You were just like, go.
I did not.
You really did. You walked by him and he was like inches from the mine, and you just kind of
That
pushed him.
up. Pick that up. You're getting real close there to pick that up.
I think
But
Christ
okay.
in heaven that you got an upgraded weapon. Because if they hadn't have done that, then we would have a really, really bad time here.
I feel like we're still gonna have a kind of a bad
I
time.
think it'll be fine.
You just need to take everything.
I just want my ship.
That's all I ever wanted. You people
Nobody has to die. That's all I want.
just keep going.
How many people have gotten in my way, and it's all I want.
Jordan, they woke up and chose violence, so now you must show them the error of their ways.
Literally.
Well, I will tell you, bitch is involved with your ship right now. So,
Everybody and their fucking mother is involved with my ship except
I'll tell
me.
you,
Except me. I'm not
bitch
involved.
is
with my
is
ship.
the source of your woes right now. So, just so you know.
I don't even care about you.
I didn't even think bitch was a part of your life yet.
It's just
No,
my
she
ship.
is. She currently has the ship.
No, they're just corralling me over to talk / kill to more people.
There's the landing pad. There should be a computer terminal I can access from there. Looks like we're gonna have to find
His
our way.
weird
there.
hand.
Why
His
do you
weird
say
big
that?
hand.
His calming voice. His strapping shoulders.
His
It is
bulging
weird metal hand.
muscles. I bet he can do weird things with that hand.
Let's
Ship?
talk this out.
Ship?
Hired me to keep everyone out of the restoration zone. You in particular.
Ship?
A grenade with your name on it, Jedi.
I'm so tired of all you fucking horrible people. And your lack of ship.
Yeah, that's over with.
They
Gets
deny
real
me.
fancy.
They deny me everything I want. Get out! Get him! No, get him!
This won't take
Get him!
long.
Get.
You could command Baldur to go punch those people with the energy shield.
I just want him to attack the people I want him to attack.
So pause the game and tell him to do it.
I.
You gotta switch to him! You have to switch to him, Jordan.
When I click on somebody 70 times and he continues attacking somebody else, I find that very annoying.
Because you have to physically switch to his control. There.
What do you mean? I don't
Now,
care.
bud.
No, that's not what I meant. I mean me. I mean me.
Don't worry about you.
I'm always worried about me.
And now switch back to you.
I know.
And then now you can queue up attacks.
I know.
Well, see, you keep saying you know, but you're not doing it.
Yeah, that is a problem.
No.
You're like, I know, and then
That was the one time you didn't gingerly brush your stick across someone's face. You actively hit him.
You just gotta
Every
brush
other-
it a little bit.
Every other time it just seems so gingerly, but that time you just went, bah! Bowdler's
you just
not
like
happy.
breaking everything.
You're deflecting so much.
That's a good ability.
You should probably heal.
I know.
You're kind of not having a good time. Oh, you're out of force. Stab
Let's get
yourself.
some of these 50 med packs going. Use this item. What? What kind of... Have I not used these before? I want to use it on me. No, I don't want to do that.
Well, you're
It's weird. I thought it was different. Stab it in. Stab it in.
Oh, I didn't notice that. If you mouse over your
Damn.
avatar picture, you actually just see full like numbers.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That wasn't a thing you can do on console for obvious reasons.
Oh, he's at -11. He's having a bad time.
Like he's gonna end up getting killed outright.
Mhm.
If
He's
only you
already-
had force power injectables.
That would be lovely.
You could also bring.
They're tossing grenades at you still, by the way.
You could, bring up your whole force resistance thing because they are shooting you a lot.
There's
I
that.
didn't have that much force, you know. Talking about energy resistance?
Yeah.
Like,
See,
I
now
just,
you're gonna
I
be
just
less
now
susceptible.
got the force to do that.
Now you should probably go hit that turret. Do it again. Yeah. Look at all these people you're hitting.
You're a very busy man.
I'm doing a lot of shit. I got a lot of plates I'm spinning.
The little droid.
You actually should be fine for this.
Just swooping
Finish
around.
these two guys off.
I don't care about their lives.
Oh, you kept missing, but then you smacked him one time and took half his health.
Oh, for fuck's sake, people. You're just they're multiplying! They're multiplying! Where did you come from?
now they're not. Okay, but they're not busy with you right now, so now would be a perfect time to heal.
Yeah. Would be.
Just use your packs. So you have a lot of them. Just kind of shove them in your veins.
Just be it full. Just be good. Be best.
Now you're. I don't think you can go down that way. Yeah, there's a ramp. You have to
Go
go
down
down.
the ramp.
There's a whole ramp you used to get up there, and now you have to go back down it. And now you did it. So now you got to do.
I don't care for this narration that started happening. I need that to go right fucking away real quick.
Like it's a novel.
You're going over here. You're walking this way. You're going down the ramp. You're going up the ramp. I need that to stop.
He did successfully kill one of these four guys in the times where he's gotten up and back down, shot down again and back up again. All that stuff he's been doing.
Yeah.
That horrible Tartarus you sentenced him to while you're doing other things. He did manage to kill one of them.
Oh, we were busy.
And now we gotta go heal more. We gotta heal even more.
Well, Atten's up now, so he can give 5 support at least.
That'd be kind of him. for
That
him to do
hook kick of death.
that. It's real good.
It
There's
just.
that one.
It's
that
ended. It's ended so many
It
lives.
has.
Just bap them on the temple and they fall
Just
over.
get them. You don't need to notify me every time Adam falls over, okay? That's a common occurrence. I don't need to be told.
I mean, you could mix up some
Your
attacks.
AC and health is too high for him to defeat you.
I was told not to use these attacks, so I was
Well,
I
you
was
don't
told.
have to queue them all up. I'm just saying you could mix it up a little bit.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
what you're doing right now, where you just hit like power attack 6 times, that's not the way you want to do it. Because when you do
What
a
do you want
power
me to do?
attack or a flurry or a critical attack, it reduces the amount of attacks you do. So you want to be. You played a whole other game.
Yeah, it worked really well.
Well, because they're kind of broken in the
I
first
should have been
one.
involved in the first
It
one.
worked
no, in-
extremely well.
No,
So
in the
how the
first,
combat system needs to go is you need to do an attack, a special attack, an attack, and a special attack. If you just do the same like special attack over and over again, then the negatives will kind of just sort of stack on each other, and you'll be playing very inefficiently.
Well, you see, in the first game, it actually worked extremely well to just do that as one attack over and over.
I
and
know,
over.
but I'm telling you now that if you hadn't have done that, it
I'm
would've
just
been
explaining that it worked really
And
well then.
you guys were talking about how you had to use grenades and stuff like that. You probably might not have needed to. Well, you would have in the beginning, because you're shit in the beginning of the first game. But later on, you wouldn't have needed to.
How many
and also
more
if you
people
actually
must
get
die?
the if you continue to upgrade these special attacks, they stop missing as often.
That'd be great.
You have to actively put points in them for them to be better. You can't just expect them to be better.
The big one is Flurry, because what Flurry actually does, is it makes you do multiple attacks from like multiple like combat rounds, quote unquote, at one instance. But it puts a heavy negative on the chance to hit for them. So if you have a really high chance to hit, they're useful. But the later levels of Flurry get rid of that that negative. So when you get like master level Flurry,
Whispered right in
You
my
just don't
ear.
miss.
yeah, when you get master level Flurry, you get no negatives and you're doing multiple attacks at once.
Well,
So
that
what
is
you want to do is once you get the improved version of each like type of special attack, later in the game, you'll like never use the default attack. But early, when you have the normal ones, they have a bunch of negatives attached to them, and you have to use them strategically.
Where are you going?
So put points in your attacks.
Okay.
I've
I've been putting points into everything you people have wanted me to put them into, so I'm not going to take that nonsense.
Don't put me in Sam's category where he's aggressively yelling at you. I didn't do that. I'm just explaining it.
Like, I'm hearing some anger and yelling and rudeness.
I didn't
Because if
know that.
Because if I don't yell at you, you don't listen to me, Jordan.
I
You
always
have
listen
shown a
to you.
reputation for not listening unless you're yelled at. I have picked up on that.
No, I always listen.
I'm not. I disagree.
That's a lie. That's you.
I don't think
Bull-faced just
so.
lied to everyone.
I don't think
You
so.
lied to the internet.
The viewers know.
The greatest crime of all.
The viewers know.
If I don't yell at you, you don't listen.
I always listen to you.
It's like now if that information goes through and gets processed by the bureaucrats in his head, and then goes through his fingers to a command. You gotta bludgeon through the bureaucracy with a little bit of shouting.
The TSF probably thinks
Yes,
the ship was put down in the wastes, but they don't know
I like the little
that it's
shocky stuff at the end of
Philos'
it.
attitude
That's
The
common
is
on that
turned
now.
into acidic
Uh-huh.
vapor.
It's just throwing
You
right
got-
in.
You're gonna hit him with your sparkle stick.
Yes.
I'd say there's
It's got a
probably
real
illegal
sharp,
landing
pointy
site
bit at the
somewhere
end
then.
too.
So that means
There
the
is one thing I really don't like about
somewhere
Baldor, and that's his
on
teeth.
the planet. Still
Yeah.
They are there.
restoration
His teeth are very sonic before they receive them.
They are present, and I wish they weren't present.
And we could just take his teeth and just push them into the
A small anomaly in the shield
Even from far away, you can really see him. He's got some pearly whites.
than anything suspicious. It looks like power is being drawn to generate
I
a
can't
shield
stop
across
staring
the
at them.
Look deep into them.
Nothing should be down there. Orbital cameras show nothing, just an empty mesa.
His eyes also look very devoid.
According to the computer,
They
the ship
do.
is currently docked in
Said that in the previous episode.
At least there was
In this
a lab
game,
report, but that was
they paid a lot of attention to their eyes for some
Mm-hmm.
reason.
I don't.
Everyone's eyes are very highly detailed.
He's got them. Them Bates eyes.
Decided then. We should get going.
There's one other small problem. Recently, Zerka
I can't
teams
remember
that
the
assaulted
Bates.
military
I can't
facility
remember the
in
first
North
name of the
Carolina.
dude from Psycho now.
Norman Bates.
Norman Bates. Yeah, he's got them Norman Bates eyes, open wide,
Oh,
look into your soul.
there's a old military base nearby that Zerka Corporation's been messing with. The problem is that some of the Zerka teams haven't been coming back out of the military base. So we gotta go in there. And we gotta take things and we gotta hit them with your sparkle stick.
Well, I think we're gonna do that next time because we're about 4 hours anyway, so it's fine. We'll stop here.
I was just about to ask, like, how long have we been playing?
We've
Feel
been
like I
playing
haven't-
for 3 hours, 48 minutes, 36 seconds, 37 seconds, 38 seconds.
I get it.
I haven't eaten, and I have a policy of not feeding my cat until I eat because he'll yell at me while I'm trying to eat. So my cat has been so aggressive.
He's like, you haven't fed me in days.
He's like,
I'm
grabbing
starving!
coming over here and grabbing my knee, like, and just shaking my leg.
I'm wasting away in front of you.
I have my
I'm
cat yelling at
dying.
me. My dad like coming in, it's like I almost burnt the house down.
I'm
At
in
one
the
point-
twilight of my life.
You did go quiet for a while there.
I knew that I went out
Yes.
there and I went and checked.
And we
I
did
imagine
both
there was
just-
just a bonfire out there.
There was a fire and it had been taken care of. I told him to deal with it.
We were both saying your house was probably burning down, except for your computer. It was just
Yes.
the fire was surrounding your computer.
Here.
Okay, we will stop here. Goodbye, Internet.